Shai answered and said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, ye seek me, not because ye saw the miracles, but because ye did eat of the loaves and were full.
Can't.
Understand?
Yeah, nigga only looking at fully belly and nigga really looking for the place.
Hey, the scripture talk about that. If you help a man, he go come and fight with you against the enemy. So men like that, you go help them out and they say, hey, they see men of the Lord alone, they the truth. They believe because that is the word, because they the belly getting full. That is the way they call them your underdogs. Your groupies, you have your cheerleaders. Yeah, but we don't need no cheerleaders. We come out here to speak this word. You understand? You just condemn yourself because you just a hero of the word and not do it.
Cheerleaders getting burned up with the opposition same way.
We are the cheerleaders for your man, True. But we are made for his glory, for his praise. You understand? Them so when they come by, you know, to their feeling hungry. You can put on a show for them fellas. They're like, Shalom Bracket.
The biggest bracket time.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, it have a flip side to that. It have a flip side to that. That men who actually use this word now, use the position in this word to make money off brothers.
Can't.
To, and to pay tithes. Every fucking week is, where your tithes?
Give arms, bring arms.
Where your tithes, where your arms. That bullshit. Scriptures talk, we see a rub the whole communication.
Or let's come together and invest in this business. We're gonna profit the Akia. We only have one Akia profiting.
Hey, I remember I ever watch Pastor Stewart and the Soban cuss out, and after he don't cuss out, whatever the case is, he turns to Santana White. Say, yeah. Next week he come it's right here, man. I saw you take Sister Janet, next week service, don't forget to work with the girls, eh?
Yeah.
And your friends.
Yeah, talking about we know the cheerleaders and they say like that. And let's go to chapter 3 and verse 3. But what if some do not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect?
Yeah, their unbelief ain't gonna change this. Because there are people out here who come against this one.
Verse 4 too. Verse 4.
Yes, continue. Yahweh forbid, yeah, that Yahweh be true, but every man a liar.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we're not out here to glorify men. We're not out here for fame. We're not out here for glory. We're not out here to be seen of men. At the end of the day, when we come on the camera, we get the introduction. All praises to Yahweh about Shem of Yahweh. Right, that's what the glory is for. You understand? Because all this show, the most I say, hey, he's saving us by the foolishness of preachers. But really and truly, the elect already predestined. You understand? We just being obedient to what he said. We just keeping the commandment and doing what he said. You understand? But the elect already sealed. They get the name, they believe in the doctrine, and they seal. You understand? For whoever come up here and mock and scoff, they sealing themselves in the destruction. Whoever come up and wake up, you understand? They just being brought back into the remembrance, as they say in I think it's in Jude or John? Who's John? Jude. Right, yeah. That will be brought back into remembrance.
It's in Romans 11 and 22. Behold, therefore, the goodness and severity of the Most High on them which fell severity, but towards the goodness, if thou continue in his goodness.
Yeah, towards us goodness if we continue in his goodness. So now, that is like something we are to marvel at. That we understand this word so clearly. And there are people out here just don't get this. That is just to show you the greatness of the Most High. That something so easy and that it just it don't matter where you do, these people can't get it. Well, no matter where you do, they can't get and like it like it's like 1 plus 1. I don't know how else to play it. I can put it one so I can put it one so it's 1 plus and you just can't get it.
It's like things of the world, right? Before you come into the truth here, you never really understand what it. That has something to this is making sense. And as you come to the truth, everything that's falling place and
Ah,
you know what I mean?
but I think from this is the observation I make is only brothers who on that side of the fence. Let's get them kind of feeling. Because some of these two-thirds, they don't reason.
They
You know?
ain't getting it.
Yeah, the cow really jump over the moon for them. You know?
Can't.
You understand?
So now, that goes back to where the most I say we have his chosen.
Can't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Only
because
the chosen go understand.
when you listen to some of the philosophies people believe out here, yeah, they never question nothing.
That's about what the brother says.
Can't.
Because I used to be in church and I saying, boy, something missing, boy.
Yeah.
This can't be. This
You
can't
know
be what
that-
I'm talking about today.
Yeah, you know you had a burden to your desire for that you have a father, but you know you have a creator, but and you're going and making yourself present, but you're not being fulfilled. That might as well I was never fulfilled. It's like something wrong, boy.
Let me just say this real quick. You just say something about GOCC, right? The first time I heard this word, I didn't even want to call his name, but I fell up in a arena. I ain't gonna call his name on camera, on live television. But anyways, I saw him preaching the word, whatever the case is. He was in GMS, I might add, I will add that. He was in GMS a couple years back. And one of the signs he had, it had UFOs. So I was like, alright, you're teaching the word, what UFOs, how to do the Bible. But then, you come and you show me, hey, that's the chance to the Lord. So then everything in the Bible. When you're going back to GOCC now, how the hell you show me time mermaids? Because the other day time some GOCC guys preach, I don't know, like GOCC and IUIC, they love this spot.
Can't, bro.
They love this spot. I don't like it. Have something about this. Yeah.
Another man foundation. Yeah.
I thought they used to take them
No.
Nah, they coming on we foundation.
Right here.
They coming on the
Everybody
foundation.
coming here.
Yesterday it was right here.
GOCC and IUICs come right, and we out here years before them. And they I don't know, like this spot, busy spot. But anyways, and I asked one of the guys, let me ask you something. Which part in the scriptures talk about mermaids? Oh, there's a separate class. We got a gang. Show me now. How mermaids?
Mermaids, will you see that in the scripture?
And the Lord coming out of the sea?
I watch,
So like
the pyramid.
I feel they're worshiping day
Yeah. On the
I feel they're worshiping day
But remember them just going to the book of Yasha and all kind of different books they're going in.
Because you know, can't think.
And you know, they're them going in other books. So they're trying to get deeper and deeper knowledge. Whereas they don't even they deep.
Under this.
Yeah, the basic King James, they can't break it down. You understand?
That's why they're running from.
That's why they're seeking. They're seeking. Look how much scripture talk about it. They're seek deep to hide them.
wanted them to seek deep that they come from the Lord.
Yeah, can't.
Isaiah 29.
Shepherd man say it up, it hell underneath the pyramid.
No, it's the elect chain up under the pyramid.
Tartarus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to get a good laugh on these.
Yeah, boy.
So these people.
I was saying something earlier on that how it is get so plain for me to see that on these videos and it's can't see it. There's this preacher part saying for thing. This is Proverbs chapter 8 verse 9. It says, they are plain to him that understandeth
Can't.
and right to them that findeth knowledge.
Yeah, give me Daniel 10:12. 10. Yeah. God. Alright? It's plain unto the righteous. Alright? It's plain. But to the wicked is like this word is like they have gospel repellent on their ears. It just bumps off.
Can't.
Alright? Go ahead. Yeah.
Because I was saying, continuous, right?
Yeah.
These Romans 2 and 6, it says, who will render to every man according to his deeds. To them who by patient continuance in well-doing seek for glory and honor, immortality and eternal life. But unto them who are contentious and do not obey the truth, but obey unrighteousness, indignation and wrath. tribulation and anguish upon every soul of man that doeth evil, of the Jew first and also of the Gentile.
Yeah, you gotta obey the truth. You gotta continue in the truth. That's only how you're gonna be saved.
Just on that, you see, wait till you just say before you started to read like they have one gospel repellent.
Yeah.
They have a truth contraceptive one. Yeah.
Yeah, because hey, I don't know, like everybody does. It's like when the scripture says in Ezekiel 37, they rose up a great army, but they didn't have the breath.
Yeah, can't.
It's like should have, I don't know, like when he said a great army, I believe the Hebrew word for army means thousands, because like thousands of, like, just no matter how thousands are different, like Israelite is a new doctrine.
Can't.
Christianity is just slowly turning into Israelite doctrine.
But everything they do is scriptural, because one of the scriptures is not to build on another man's foundation, right? This is where the truth is being preached right here, right? What we see, the Pentecostals and them over there with the van, with the car. I used to come on with the mic, it's a battery all back in 2013, 12, 13 coming up. When they leave off of there, it's right here. They come and they start to preach. You understand? The IUIC is right here, they come. GOCC is right here, they come. But guess what? None of them, all of them run out of the oil. They never had the oil to begin with. You understand?
Look how long the promenade is, eh?
Yeah.
The promenade is like what? Almost 1,000 feet?
Can't. But
they come right here?
But they ever pull, you know what they're trying to do? They're trying to pull the masses. But what we doing? We just speaking the truth. And the masses gathering. What they speaking? I mean, they will get a following too. They will get a following too, because what? They would have wicked followers listening to the wicked word. Understand? But
you see, what going with Israel too, they like to hear smooth things, they hear nice things. When they hear GOCC and them say, yeah, but there's something nice.
Enticing words.
Just before you read that, I just want to say this. Notice what IUICers do. You know what IUICers do? IUIC, you know, like them taxi men? You driving a taxi, you're driving a taxi looking for your passengers. And then a man coming behind you, beep, 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 family, come, forget he. He behind you, no?
Yeah,
so he trying to eat your food.
Right.
Watch what IUICers do. We just preach right here, they just come right here. We here years before them, but they come in here. Remember which part of they used to preach in Sando by KFC?
Right.
Going right there.
They're preaching now? Right there. Right across the road from there. Look at Trinidad, Trinidad real big. You could go anywhere. Why you had to come with GMS preaching? Yeah.
They're thirsty too.
Yeah. When you think about it, the kind of parallel just come out to the sketch people eyes, that kind of whole kind of hip look at Black Panther movement.
Down here?
They do it right here.
So they're doing cadence and things down here too?
Who's the king?
Cadence and all that? Alright.
I guess because it's about churches checking day, a royal castle, because we're a royal priesthood, I feel because of that too.
No, hey, the Lord does gonna part and taller them.
Can't. You see, IUIC and our other books and all our philosophies and things, man. Just ask scripture more on that. It's Acts chapter 26 and 22. Having therefore obtained help of Yahweh, I continue unto this day, witnessing both to small and great, saying none other things than those which the prophets and Moses did say should come.
Yeah, and the Lord say should come. Now, what they might say the book of Enoch from the Bible, the book of Joshua from the Bible. Hey, they might bounce on the book of the 12 patriarchs. But guess what? The Lord said, my grace is sufficient for thee.
That's what you'll have, hold fast until I come.
Yeah, the Lord gave us these books.
Is it?
You understand? The Lord gave us these. He didn't give us the rest. So that is why Esau will keep your original copy and take the rest and get it. But the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai put this for us, this sufficient for us. Because guess what? Imagine, let me say all the records that Israel had, probably, let me say it could stack about 20 feet tall. That is all Israel records from history, prophecies, showing you explicit how the kingdom will be. But all the Lord gave us this. You know what is this? It's faith.
Can't.
This right here is faith compared to that stockpile of books. We could give you a vivid picture. It's like you don't even have to wonder what the kingdom will look like. You know, because all them other books just put everything well summarized. That's why Esau know exactly what's coming. Because why? The Lord put that there for Esau.
For them to know the faith, the judgment.
But this is enough.
This simple book here, and people can't even understand that, hey, the Negroes, Latinos, and the native, or is the chosen people. That's just that alone, just tie up 2/3 head. The masses of the people. Just to know that all is Israel. And salvation is only for Israel. And that's in this basic King James version.
I want to put it there.
What?
Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
2 Timothy 3 or 6. For this sort are there which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sin.
Right, so I mean, we get the record of the girl who came out of the camp the other day. Came out of IUIC and she was making it known that that a man was having sex with his wife's daughter, so that was incest, right? And she Nate tell her don't go to the police and them because it will hurt the church. You understand? And all this, Nathan them was telling the woman who was giving the statement, as I say, because she can't give her testimony. They was telling her that she had to leave her worldly husband and take a man who inside the church. In the truth. Right, so he's the silly woman will fall for that because
silly woman.
yeah, because the scripture say what? The unbelieving husband is justified by the believing, right?
The scriptures talk about laid holes, silly women.
Right, that's what you're reading. That's what you're reading. That's what you're reading. Yeah,
3 and 6. For this sort are there which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sin. Led away with divine lust, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth.
Right, they ever learning and never even coming to the knowledge of the truth. But they teaching, they claim to be teaching the truth. But they don't get the basic spiritual thing, because Nate is the one who's saying what? He have something against faith-based Israelites. And we are what? We are the faith-based Israelites. Because we have faith that everything in our book is true. And everything that the book said going to come to pass, prophecy-wise going to come to pass.
Because my main beef with them is, you could be in the truth, right? And calling our next man who know in the truth a bum. But that is getting me real mad with them.
Yeah, that one. How you get so-called being in the truth and calling upon Christ? Most High on Christ. You're not in the truth.
You're not in the truth.
You're in the world.
You're supposed to know when you come in this truth here. It's a man who will be in the truth with money. Because Job had money. But to really come into the truth here, you have to bring yourself low. You have to humble yourself and bring yourself low, a low state.
When the head apostle said, Peter, silver and gold I have none, but that which I have I give thee, receive the Holy Spirit. So then Peter said Peter was a bum.
Yeah, what?
When you was shy, his father was a carpenter. In them times, that was a big money making thing. But what he do? He leave out part from his family.
And do it.
You know what I mean? The precept,
yeah, and going back to the spiritual aspect of it, because Yahushua asked Peter, he said, who do men say I am? And he said all what he said. He said, who do you say I am? He said, you are Yahushua. You are the Son of the Most High. He said what? Flesh and blood didn't really, but the Spirit, the Holy Spirit. You understand? So Nate going about the place saying, Lord, we don't have the name. The name going to be revealed to us in our time. And he don't have faith. You understand? He don't have faith. They can't be the truth. They can't be the truth. They are Hebrew names. That's hypocrisy.
This is Proverbs chapter 23, verse 23.
Howard had one on post for a while now.
It says, buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom and instruction and understanding.
Yeah, but no dear, let's give the testimony. Yeah, let's give the testimony that Nathan them used to sell the breakdowns. Alright, go on. Go ahead, Ella, man.
If Yahushua was walking here, they would have called him a bum.
Yeah.
This is 2 Corinthians 8, verse 9.
Because, hey, being a bum in this world, what's the richest king in Israel said? Give me the richest.